Hello and welcome to my channel. I thought we'd try something a little different on this video, and it's just an idea I had. I get questions sometimes in the comments about supplies that I'm using, and I thought it might be fun for me to go through. This is a package I got a few days ago, and I did open it and write the prices on everything, but I thought I would share this package with you. It's from TEMU. And I'll give you the prices, and I'll put the links to the in the description of the items in here. But I know there's a lot of hesitation about TEMU, and I thought it might just be helpful if you can see what some of these items look like. This is one of the first items, and this would probably look familiar because I've purchased this sort of item before from them, and I've had it in my tutorials. So this is the paper, what is this? What length is this? Sorry. This is 100 pieces, and it is, well, 5.5 by 5.5. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. 5.5 by 4. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. And these are those papers that I kept using here. I'll just flip through some of them. These are those papers that I was using that I'm gluing to tea-dyed index cards. And I actually think they're really pretty. I'm happy with them. They're not super heavy, but as I've shared in the past, I don't mind that because I dye them to tea-dyed index cards or copy-dyed index cards, and I go from there. So these were $3.09 for 100 pieces. And so I bought this one, which is the, sorry, which one is this? Hold on. Shoot, it doesn't say. I know this one is the Tree Spring. I don't know why this one doesn't say, but this one says Tree Spring. So I bought 2 of them. This one was also $3.08. And I also love this little wrapper. That'd be a great use for a belly band. And I'll just flip through this briefly for you, just so you can get an idea of what these look like. Like I said, I know there's a lot of feedback, sort of like, oh, everything they sell is junk and it's cheap. And I'll tell you, I've bought a few things that I feel like, oh, yeah, that was kind of a waste of money. But probably out of, $50 and 20 items, maybe 1 or 2 that I'm not real in love with. But a lot of times it's things that I can make work. Either they're a little flimsy or a little junky. Most of the time I can figure out something to do with it. But when you're only paying a couple dollars, because I've gotten stuff from Amazon that I felt the same way about. So those are those two pads. And I also purchased this one. This was $4.48. I'll just show you this one. I thought this one was so pretty. I love this one. Hopefully you can see these. I'll just flip through some of them. Oh, I guess we're getting 3 of each design on this. And they just kind of look like little watercolors. Can you see this? Here. Let me get... I just think that's... I like it. I'm also into, plants, so this works for me. I feel like I can do some really cool stuff with these. And this was 36 pieces for $4.48. And this one measures 8¼ by 5½. So nice length. I don't want this video to take forever. I just wanted to give you, and if you guys like the idea of this, let me know. And I mean, I can take more time and do these. I mostly was like, oh, people are asking about this, so I thought I'd give you an idea. This is a little tiny book. It has, I think it said 400 or 500 pieces. It's a lot. And it was $3.47. And I love these for making little baby tags. Okay, so the back of this had some vellum. So that's like vellum printed. But then when you get to, and this one's going to be a little harder to show y'all, but all different, just little pieces. And I think these are great as a base for a tag, just like a little background. They're the perfect size. And sometimes I want a variety. See, look at that one. That was gorgeous. Hold on. And these are, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a nice quality. I like that. So all of these little pages are different. Let me try and here. I know it's a lot. How can I do this? Just give you a few more to get an idea. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah. So I got these, and then I also purchased some dies, and I'm a big fan of using dies. I got this one, which makes, so basically these turn into like a background that you would glue here and here. And then these would be slots for within your book. Hopefully, maybe I need to take that out just so you can see it a little better. So this would go down, but then these little things would slot out. And I'll use these at some point and just link down below so you guys can kind of see how they turned out. This one was $3.38. I got this one. Oh, I was actually excited about this one. This is the library card. So it's supposed to, the old, when you used to check out a book and you pulled the little cardboard thing out the back. And in fact, I still find those in old library books and I get all excited. But this is a die cut for it. And this one was $3.48. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And I gotta tell you, I think that's just a great price on these. I got these, which just, I don't know, I haven't decided. I have to give them a try. But it was $1.78. So I was like, well, for $1.78, even if I only use it, once or twice a year, it's worth it. But they're these tiny little buckles. So here, like if you did that in thick paper and then you could thread a ribbon through that for a little closure. I mean, I think that's cute. And it comes with, what, 6 dies for $1.78? Hard to go wrong on that. And this last one, which was $1.87. Now, keep in mind their prices, they change sometimes. Like, they're a little weird about that. They have these lightning deals and stuff. So, I don't think they'll be that different, but they do change. So, these are just tiny baby tags in different shapes. And I love my Sizzix. I feel like it saves me so much time because I do mass make these. But I know what everyone's thinking. Do they work? And I'm going to show you this. Because I thought I'd just start with showing you what these items were that I bought. And then if you guys are interested, put in the comments. And what I thought might be fun is to do demos using some of these things. And you could go, oh, wow, you know, that's really good. Or we could demo and go, okay, this is a piece of junk. Don't buy this. The other thing I wanted to say is I do not use the TEMU app. I do not download it. I don't feel comfortable. I've heard negative things about them trying to kind of get data from your phone. And I don't know if that's true or not. But in my world, I'm just going to walk away from that. I just order off their website. Now, there's all these discount codes if you download their app. But to me, their prices are really, really good. They're way, you know, I feel like they're super competitive. And I don't need to save an extra 30% if you're going to steal my data. So I only use the website, and then I don't put in my credit card on TEMU. I use PayPal to pay for it. And again, there's some language about TEMU, I don't know, selling or trading your credit card information. I don't know if that's true. Again, I've heard others say that they buy a prepaid Visa gift card and then just use that when they pay for TEMU. But I just use PayPal. I've been using PayPal for 20 years and I trust them. So that's how I do it. But so these I made with this die, which is a TEMU die. And look, nice and crisp. Oh, sorry, here. I mean, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that die. Now, will it last forever and ever and ever? I don't know. We'll see. But I don't find, dyes, even my dyes from Sizzix, I have to be cautious with. And in my opinion, even if it lasts I don't know. I feel like it's a great value for what it is. The last thing I wanted to show you, because this is the other thing I see all the time, and I'm going to grab my clippers. Everyone's always asking, well, how do I get these out? And let me just show you real quick. Here, I'll show you on this one. Use some clippers, some metal clippers. These are actually one of my old sets of jeweler's clippers, but we're just going to cut. And then this, well, it's not going to do it, but then I can just get in there and get that piece off. Easy peasy. Because we don't want to cut. And I've seen people say, I got these dies and I can't figure out how to get them apart. They are not. You're going to break the die if you try to do this without some clippers. So just invest in a pair of clippers. They don't have to be expensive. They just have to work. And I'm guessing that when they cast them all together. And that's part of the reason you get this great price is they're not doing all this frilly stuff for you. And I'll cut my own out to save, $10. But I love dies for repetitive work or fussy cutting because I'm not that great at fussy cutting. And it's not something that I'm like, oh, I really want to get better at that. There's lots of things I do, but fussy cutting, I'm like, you know what? I'll buy dies and if I need to fussy cut something, I can. It's just not something that I love to do. There are people who love fussy cutting. I am not one of them. Okay. So you end up with all these little dies and, again, like I said, this was just an idea. I just wanted to share. This was my one package. I have another one coming from them, I think in a week, and it's only 6x6 paper. But if you're interested in learning more about sort of some of these products and whether you think that they're worth your money, let me know. I can share as I purchase from them. I don't get any kickbacks. I'm not an affiliate of TEMU. I just purchase from them, and I thought I would share that with you. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I'll have another video out Wednesday for sure, and Again, still trying to think of what day my second video each week will come out. Probably Friday. But thank you, and if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe.